Okay. Hi guys, it's Debbie. To be a healthy me. I have been meaning to do a product review, and a couple of them. But actually, I wanted to do a company review at first, and this company is Labrada. They are a wonderful company. They have some great products that we can use, and a lot of their products are for the athlete or the bodybuilder, but we can reduce the serving size for ourselves and still have a good product to use. So first thing I need to let you know is Labrada is a company that has fantastic customer service. I mean, they are amongst the top 3 or 4 companies I've ever had to deal with. So first thing is I have purchased a while back one of these, and it's the Lean Body, and it is the banana and cream, and it is one whole one of these boxes is an actual serving. Of course, for us that just would not work. Thank goodness somebody was smart enough to put a resealable cap. Yay! Totally mandatory for me to be able to use these drinks because they are huge. But I'm going to give you the half serving information nutritionally, because there is no way, I don't think, that any of us could consume a whole one of these at a meal period. I don't think we should, but I mean, I don't think we can physically. So I was going to say, let's see. This is the Lean Body. It has it's the bananas and cream high protein milkshake, ready to drink. And you can they either come on the shelf or they're already in the fridge if you're on the run and you need to grab something that's reasonable to drink for a meal. Now this is again half size. Half of one of these would be 130 calories. It would be 4 grams of fat. It would, and actually a half of one of those grams would be saturated fat, just for those that you need to know. Carbs would be 4. The fiber would be 2.5, and the protein would be 20. That's for half of one of these, and I think they taste great. I mean, if you like banana pudding, that's what this is like, banana pudding. They're not the same consistency, but it is rich and it's nice thickness for a protein drink. Tigger, no. What happened is I got a drink a while back, and it was ready to drink in the fridge, and it had some real funkiness to the texture. I mean, the consistency, rather, I should say. And I went, ew. So it was expensive. I mean, all these drinks are higher priced. So I called the company. I left a message, and I told them what the lot was and all the circumstances. And I was hoping maybe I would get a coupon so that I could defray some of that wasted money. So I get a call back a while back. I mean, a little while later, and maybe a couple of weeks later, and I realized, oh, they're calling about the drink. And she took all my information. She was the sweetest little thing on the phone. Went to a point of explaining that they had a situation where the weather was exceedingly hot in Texas, where they're at, and that had caused problems with consistency. It hadn't made it bad. It just had changed the consistency of this lot of drinks. So she went ahead, took my address. She said, well, we'll be sending you out replacement. She said something about a flat. And I thought, no, I didn't hear that right. No way. So I just thought, okay, I'm going to get a couple drinks in the mail. That's great. What happened is they sent me an entire flat of these Gigantor drinks. I mean, I could not believe it. These are expensive, and an entire flat. I thought, that's customer service. I mean, I am impressed. And so it's great. If you are wondering whether this is a good company, whether you should buy any of their products or not, they're very good. Totally back their products up. Along the same line, I came across an outrageously amazing deal at a local Walgreens. I was looking in the little clearance rack, you know, times as they are, you gotta save money. And these were not outdated or anything. I mean, totally not outdated. And I kind of had to think about it for a little bit because the nutritional stats on here, they're more for an athlete, more for a bodybuilder, really. But this is Lean Body, and it's the High Protein Energy Bar Chocolate a Rocky Road Crunch. And so if you don't like kind of a chopped peanuts, you know, on top of your chocolate type thing, this isn't for you. But if you do, then this is actually really tastes pretty darn good. The thing is, again, it would not be appropriate for us to have a whole bar. It just nutritionally, it just is too much. So half a bar, and you know, to be honest, I had a half a bar this morning. I just cut it in half and put the other, I just cut it like this, you know, put it in the fridge. But you could just put it in a little snack bag or whatever. If I were to have consumed more than half, I would have been sick. I mean, it is very rich. It is extremely filling, in my opinion. And I could never have consumed any more than half, at the most. So, keeping that in consideration, I'm not going to scare you by telling you what the stats are on a whole bar. You can figure that out yourself when I tell you what the nutrition is on a half of a bar. And what it is it'd be 100 and, let's see, 165 calories, 165 calories for half of a bar, and it would be 8 grams of fat, so there's some fat in there. I mean, imagine that's the peanuts, and actually, let me tell you, the lean protein blend is peanuts, soy nuts, soy protein isolate, whey protein isolate, milk protein isolate, non-fat dry milk, and whey. So, you know, it's a combination, but it has it'd have 100 milligrams of potassium, lots of potassium in there. It would be 13 grams of carbs and 13 grams of carbs, 1.5 grams of fiber, and 8 grams of sugar. So there's some sugar in there. The protein would be 10.5. So 10.5 grams protein to 13 grams of carbs is not a bad ratio at all. That's fine. So this is I mean, I'll tell you what, I got these, you know how much protein bars cost, at least real close to $2 a bar for any decent protein bar at a drugstore or, you know, off the shelf at a grocery store. Mail order maybe less, not much, but this I'm sure was probably cost more than $2 a bar, and I got it for 50 cents a piece. Yes! Oh, that was a good buy. These will last forever because I can only eat half, and I would only eat half anyway, even if I could have more because of the stats on it. So, but it is good. It's a good ratio of protein to carbs. Okay. So, let me check my time, guys. Okay. I'm going to make a different video. Sorry about that. I'll be back.